Hello. Today, how are you guys? Today, I hardly ever do any Bible study videos unless I really feel compelled to do it. In this instance. Um, I've been experiencing flattering from a couple of people lately, and I just felt kind of uncomfortable with this flattering from these two individuals, and so I went to the Bible to see what the Bible says about flattering. And I already knew because I've been a Christian for a while. I have read some of these verses before, of course, but as a reminder for me and for others, we have to be careful with people that have flattering lips. We're not saying that everybody that flatters us has bad intentions, but a lot of times they do. They want to gain your trust. They want to gain your confidence. They want to cut you. They want to cut you off guard. Maybe because they have some intentions of asking you for a favor, for money lend, or for whatever other motives, occult motives. People that have flattering lips a lot of times have hidden motives, ulterior motives. So we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful with that person, even in the Christian community. Like one of these people that has been flattering me, it's actually a pastor's wife. She calls herself pastor also, but I am completely opposed for a woman to be a pastor. It's not biblical, in my opinion. The women should not be pastors. So anyways, but I'm going to this church because there's hardly any churches that are open currently. And so I just been going to that church, and she's very flattering with her lips. So I just kind of have to be a little bit careful with her. And there's also a brother also that he calls all the sisters, beautiful sister, my wonderful sister, this and that, whenever he addresses us. And that kind of also makes me kind of uneasy. So we have to go back to the Bible and remind ourselves in regards to what God says about flattering. So right here in Proverbs 29, 5 and 6, it's stated that a person who flatters his neighbor is spreading a net for him to step into. To an evil person, sin is bait in a trap, but a righteous person runs away from it and it is glad. See, we have to be careful with people that have flattering lips. Then in Psalms 36, 1 through 3 says, an oracle within my heart concerning the transgression of the wicked person. There is no dread of God before his eyes, for in his own eyes he flatters himself too much to discover and hate his sin. The words of his mouth are malicious and deceptive. He has stopped acting wisely and doing good. So that there we have it. That's a person that also flatters himself instead of waiting for other people to acknowledge his good deeds. And then in Proverbs, it says Proverbs 26:28. It says that a lying tongue hates those it hurts, and the flattering mouth works ruin. So we have to be very careful with people that love flattering us. They just might be setting up a trap. You know, that's kind of like a manipulation tool. So right here, and also on Psalm 78, 36 and 37, it stated that nevertheless they flatter him with their mouth and they lied unto him with their tongues, for their heart was not right with him, neither were they steadfast in his covenant. And then Psalms 12, 2 and 3, it stated that neighbors lie to each other, speaking with flattering lips and deceitful hearts. May the Lord cut off their flattering lips and silence their boastful tongues. So there's a lot of verses